What is going on YouTube? It is King Rigid or Jazz here today, and I'm going to do my best to teach other musket players how to, or if you're thinking about playing musket, how to 1vx and 2vx. I got some 2vx videos that I'm gonna go ahead and upload here just to kind of show you guys what that side of the gameplay looks like and what to do when you're by yourself. I'll then at the end of the build or at the end of the video show you guys my attributes. And then after this video, I will post a build video in about probably like a day or so. So let's get straight into it. Now, you seen me challenge those guys inside the keep. I didn't want to keep fighting them because other people would just keep spawning and coming in through the door. And as I'm being like a glass cannon musket player, that's not a good idea. Now, you seen that I just got shot by another musket. The only reason why I still shot that guy in the trap was because I knew that I would get health back for shooting that guy in the trap. So I was looking at it more as a free pot than um, anything else. So if you don't have that perk unlocked, I should probably go over that. Um, if you don't have that perk unlocked, then I wouldn't have recommended you do that. You get shot by another musket player as a glass cannon musket, you might want to just go ahead and leave that area. Now you see that I aimed at two people now. One person he was running through and I did not shoot him because I didn't want to draw the aggro. I already had aggro on me. And I didn't want to make it worse. When I come out here and I try to 1vx, the most amount of people I try to grab at a time is three. Three is probably that's where you got to try to draw the line. Now I messed up a couple of times here. You see I'm lagging really bad. I'm not sure what the lag is about, but you'll see that lag more in the video. Now I'm gonna go after the squishier guy first. I noticed that he had to pot because he is extremely squishy. I went in for the headshot trap. I healed back to full. Again, that skill is very good. Um, I see this guy behind this guy. I'm just peppering him up to help my teammates out a little bit. Now, the reason why I did that was because you'll see me do that quite a bit when I 1vx, and it's because I know how to handle the tanky guys that are up front. Just stay away from them and you're good. But that basically clears up this X, and we'll go on to the next clip. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm helping these guys do some pushes or whatever. They're trying to throw a place in a conflict. I was bored, so decided to come over and help a little bit. And I noticed that this guy is just sitting in the back. He's got a life staff, sword and board. He's pretty good at hold and block. Uh, yeah, I wouldn't say that he's all that good at healing himself. I'm sure that there's other healers. If you were to watch this video and just kind of see how this guy's playing, you'll be like, oh, this guy's not that good. Uh, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put him in the CC when he gets close. I'm going to keep trying to pepper this guy up. I noticed that I got another guy with a heal staff running at me. I'm going to go ahead and try to help my teammates out a little bit because I'm a team player, and that's what that is. So I know I got my own stuff going on. That's not the last time you're going to see that in this video. And the reason why I do that is because I'm super comfortable with people being up close. So I know how to handle those guys. And so that gives me more of an opportunity to help the teammates that I have over at range. I'm peppering this guy up pretty hard. He's going to die, but I forgot that he has sword and board, and all he has to do is hold block. So that's cool. The Warhammer guy comes in. He also has a heal staff, but I notice he does not have a sword and board, which is good. Sword and board, bad. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start trying to kill the guy with the Warhammer. I seen that he took quite a bit of damage there, so I'm just going to go ahead and go in for the combo. The ad tried to save his life, but the ad just was not fast enough to save his life. So I'm going to jump up on here so I can load my musket. I know that these guys can't hit me from down there because that's just the way that this game works. And this guy, he's about to die. I could have killed this guy, and I failed to kill him. I think it's because the other... Oh, he's got a heal staff too. So Basically, heal staff is just meta. So just pair heal staff with absolutely anything that you can think of, and it'll be harder for people to kill you, I guess. So yeah, that about sums this up here. I basically I got a teammate over here, and then we were getting overwhelmed. I basically just took off in the other direction. So on this one, you'll have to excuse some of the gameplay. There's a huge Zerg outside, and it's just laggy. For some reason, this game just gets extremely laggy. So we're looking at two brutes and a mage here. So what we're gonna want to do is we're just gonna want to take the mage out first. As soon as we came in here, we identified. You see my repost did absolutely nothing. It just canceled itself out. So that's cool. But basically, as soon as you encounter a group of people, you just need to identify who the ranged person is. Is there a healer? Is there a mage? Those people are more than likely going to be a little more squishy, and you don't want to keep the healer around. You need to take the healer out as fast as possible. Now you see that we can easily keep distance on the two brutes, so I decided to go in and come around and do the sneaky Sanchez on this mage. Now the mage is still healing, but he had no idea that I was behind him. He thought that he was just getting the 3v1 in. Um, so these guys are like, oh crap, we got to get inside because our healer just died. These guys are putting on some pressure. This guy's gonna run up, and I guess that I'll just do another riposte, and then so instead of my riposte failing that time, my trap failed. So it's just like it's impossible to get a decent CC with musket and rapier sometimes when it's lagging. That guy died pretty fast. I don't think that he was as set as this guy. He's got full void bent. He's now he's freaking out. So now when you're doing the 2v1, it's a lot easier. I was basically just sitting in the back just trying to get the crippling powder burn on him, because once you do that, it's basically over if you can hit your shots after that. It is very laggy though, so it doesn't help the situation at all. The rest of the video on this one is just going to be us kind of chasing this guy around. I know my health is getting low. I'm not really too worried about it because it doesn't really look like he's able to apply any pressure. That was another riposte that failed, I believe. Yeah, like I said before, riposte just doesn't work in situations where there's more than 4 people around you. So that'll be the end of this clip. This guy is just kind of drop dead right here, and I'll do another 2vx clip just so you guys can see it. So basically what these guys are doing is I think they're just trying to stop someone from raising the little whatchamacallit. I don't really pay attention to it. So basically I was just up there peppering people to try to get them to come out a little further. We went ahead and did the ice shower into the trap, into all of the abilities. This guy this guy was getting destroyed. That's awesome, dude. You love to see it. So back to what I was saying when I was saying identify the squishier target at all times. Is I'm just gonna go ahead and pepper the guy who doesn't have any that much resistance, because the less resistance people have normally, the less damage or the more damage they do, and vice versa. So you just want to try to get the people who do like hella damage out of the way first, unless they're running Void Gauntlet, Ice Gauntlet, and then they can just wear whatever it is that they want to wear and do massive amounts of damage. So that's cool. These guys are going to go ahead and chase my guy Danny around, but it's okay because I know that Danny has Ice Gauntlet and Fire Staff, so if he really needed to get out of a sticky situation, he could, and then I would be able to help him, but he's a big boy and he can do everything that he needs to do on his own for now. So these guys are going to go ahead and they're going to try to 2v1 me. I did a couple of riposts during this 2vx that I shouldn't have done, so I don't recommend you do that. I was just trying to see if I could get a cheeky one. Sometimes these guys just hit you anyway. I think those two are just going to go ahead and run away. They decided that they're probably not going to win this, and like I said before, like I was looking over there, seeing what was going on over there while I had this guy over here. Again, that's just something that you do when you start getting more comfortable with people who got to come in to kill you. They're still trying to pepper up Danny, so now that that guy left, I have free reign. I can just go ahead and start throwing shots in. And this is going to be the last guy. Unfortunately, his team is dead, but that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something. If you did, don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe. If there's anything that you feel like that I should touch base on, or yeah, touch base on, um, then go ahead and leave something in the comments below. But basically what you want to do is just play ranged well and learn how to play. It's super easy to play up close. It's really easy to learn how to play up close with rapier musket. It's easy for you to get out of sticky situations sometimes. If someone's running a void gauntlet, an ice gauntlet, and they kill you during a 1v1 and they're in heavy armor and there's just nothing that you can do because they can fly across the map, and every time you start to pepper them, they just go into their like little spell wall or spell shield or whatever the hell you call that. Don't feel bad, dude. Like, there's exploiters all over the place in this game. Like, that's just how it is. A lot of these people will not play the game unless they're exploiting it. Exploiting the ice spike, exploiting flying across the map and with void gauntlet. You know, those are ways that the game isn't really that, like, that's not supposed to happen, right? So you can't really say that they'll lose their skill when it gets patched, because something else will just break and it will just be a repeating cycle forever. So those people will always be around. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, like I said, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.